Hola, soy Miguelito, your North Country Latino, and tonight we're making arepas. You may wonder what arepas are. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Arepas are like, well, in a New York City newspaper they said they're like today's tortillas. They're just a little corn flour, kind of like a mufleta. You open them up and you put filling in them, mostly from Venezuela and Colombia. The key ingredient is this stuff right here, masa arepa. It's like a little corn flour, yellow cornmeal, mixed together, and you add water. Of course, when it's Goya, it's got to be good. We're going to take about 2 cups of the masa arepa, put in a bowl. A little bit of salt, just to fluff it up some. I'm never heavy on salt. And then about 3 cups of warm water. Here's 2. And 1 more. A little more. And then you stir it together. You stir it into a nice dough, so it can be moved around and formed into the arepas. Now at this point I've got the dough into a nice formation, and what I'm going to do is put it in this little contraption over here. By sight it looks like one of those old hair dryers that my parents used in the early 1970s, except this one doesn't have the coiling cord coming out of it. This is an arepa maker, an arepero, and I got it a couple Christmases ago. It's by Oster, and this thing saves a lot when it comes to making arepas. I used to try to make them in a pan and it never worked really good. So we're going to make it in the Oster areparia. Now what I've done here is I've mashed some of the dough together. It almost looks like a hamburger, and you just set it right down on the griddle. And I'll make enough to fill it so we can put in and put her down. There, now we got all the ducks filled. So I'm going to put the arepero down, lock it, then I'm going to turn the timer so it'll grow the arepas to a certain intensity. And we'll be back when they're done. Well, here we go. And the arepas are ready. Nice and puffed up. I'm going to get them out here on the plate so I can cut them up and fill them up. So there's all kinds of fillings to put in arepas. There's no one set filling. When I've gone to restaurants with arepas, they have all kinds on the menu. It's kind of like going and ordering a sub, you know? And this place here, the Caracas Arepa Bar in Nueva York, is one of my favorites, down on 10th Street